It is the day before the race. It is the day before the race. And once I finished up at the studio, I'm going to share with you guys, not that you care, you may care, I don't know, a ritual that I do anytime I have a race. So we have the Publix Marathon race tomorrow. And I always make sure the day before my whole environment is quiet. So no one's here, it's quiet, it's comfortable, it's just peaceful, right? Get the mind right. No stimuli to make me upset. Not taking all these phone calls that, and you know them friends that they call and they have nothing uplifting to say or what have you. But monitoring your phone calls, that's number one. Making sure you're controlling your boundaries. Some things you can't control, but what you can control, do so, right? That's the first thing. Second, I have this ritual. I have to have a clean house. So when I come back from my race and I'm sweating, I need a clean environment. So I done clean up the house. And secondly, I just packed my things. So I'm going to share with you guys. I make sure my AirPods are charging. My watch, I cleaned it because you always should clean your activity tracker with alcohol. Undo all the bands and everything periodically and clean it. It just makes it last longer. They recommend you do that. So that's something I do on the regular. But definitely on race day, just clean it. It looks nice, shiny kind of thing. Next, I have my massager gun ready, charge. I probably take this with me tomorrow, right before the race, hit my legs. My upper body typically is cool. It's my legs that's always have to give a lot of attention to. So I probably bring this with me. And then I have my water. This is what I do when I wake up. I drink this water before I start anything because you wake it up already hydrated and it gets the body moving, the water. So I fill this up and it's ready to go when I wake up. Okay, so let me take you into my closet. Now here's my closet set up. So I have two bags because especially when you're going to a race, afterwards it's a lot of, especially the weather scenario, it's going to be in the 70s. I sweat a lot, so I always want to change the clothes, and I keep that in this bag here with toiletries because I'm not a fan of porta potties. Oh no. I have my wipes in here. Yeah, I have my wipes. I have tissue, I have plastic bags, and then I have my actual vest that I'll be wearing. This here is just things in here like just in case it'd be a little chilly, I have a long sleeve jacket or a long sleeve shirt also, a towel, my knee brace that I use, and then of course my clothes are already out, so that I wake up and I put them in the order in which I put them on. So it's boom, 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 and they're there. I have these items out to make sure I do this. So I use KT tape on my calves, especially my right calf, because it always give me troubles. And also lately, I have been developing some tender spots on my feet. So these smaller ones are actually going to be what I put on my foot, outside of my foot, for whatever reason. Sometimes it just happens. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just some areas are a little bit more tender. And definitely Body Glide, because Body Glide protects you from chafing in certain areas, your bra strap, all that kind of stuff. So definitely put some chafing on. And then also I have a shoulder tenderness lately, so I'm going to put some muscle rub on my shoulder before I take off. And I put it right here so I don't forget to do it. It's very important. So I like to have everything out and in order before the race. So I'm set up. And once I have everything set up, so when I wake up in the morning, I'm not stressing to go get anything. Once everything is set up, I'm going to go do some work on the computer. And while I'm doing work on the computer, I will show you how I keep my compression boots on for about an hour to allow my legs to get some recovery. Then I also do my feet, and I'll show you guys that very shortly. Hold on, hold on. And here we are with my compression boots. I call them my space boots. Now, I done showed these before on a video, so you may not be surprised, but definitely I have these on for an hour. So it sets 30 minutes, and then you have to reset it for another 30 minutes. But I do this on the regular, but definitely before race day. It's like having a blood pressure. It feels like you got a blood pressure machine on your legs. It's compression and releasing, letting the blood good circulation with your blood flow. So it's definitely as heavenly on my legs. You also can add heat to it. So I may put a little heat. I'm going to put a little heat to it. It's nothing drastic of a heat, but I put these bad boys on while I work on the computer. And, they're comfortable, relaxing, and so it's not very, you know, intrusive to your movements like that at all. And then you will see there I have my foot massager that I'm gonna do afterwards because I am on my feet all the time, and I definitely have to make sure I take care of these legs and these feet. Yes, yes. This is just a tradition that I typically do. Many times people think, well, you done ran races before, and that's true. But I always go into every race with a humble spirit because one, you never know what to expect. And sometimes your body just don't show up the way you want it to show up. So you do your best but to make sure you do everything in your control to make sure you are able to show up the way you desire. I respect every race because I never want to walk into it as without being humble because a race will humble you. Trust me, it will humble you. You don't know what can happen. Be you wake up that morning, you don't have quite enough energy. You can wake up that morning, your stomach feel a little weird. It could be anything. You get caught up in traffic. So I try to do my best to relax my mind, take some time to myself, and just separate myself. And then after the race, just, you know, get back into your regular regimen. But I'm very protective of this time right now. So I'm gonna do some work, couple of hours of working and studying actually, and then just look at some movies that gonna motivate me, especially sports movies that give you that energy to press on. And that's a great way to end the day. Get into bed early because I go to the race pretty early, a couple of hours actually before they suggest to be there because I like getting my parking spot, give me a quick nap in, and then jumping out doing the race. It just works for me. That's all. It just works for me. So guys, if you have not done a race, trust me, experience it. It's a great community. It's something I love to do. If people think I enjoy running, I don't enjoy running. I just enjoy the process and the byproduct of running, what it does. So if you never tried a race, try a race. You'd be surprised. You may end up liking it. Who knows? So I leave you guys with that. This is your girl, Connie. Until next time, you know, God bless. And remember, preparation is so a part of what being successful is all about. Yes, 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 yes.